Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Nikki and this is So Much to Wear. I do videos here on YouTube about doing some DIY thrift flips, recycling some of your clothes into something new, or reselling secondhand fashion online. Today I'm going to be talking about Poshmark and a new tool that the Poshmark app has launched. So if you don't know, Poshmark is a reselling app similar to eBay that people will go and buy and sell secondhand clothes on. So far I've sold over 500 items on that app in the last year, and recently they updated the app and added a new feature called copy listing. I've had a lot of success in the past actually taking a listing that hasn't sold or isn't really getting attention anymore, deleting it, and then relisting it as a new listing. So when Poshmark launched this new feature that allows you to relist your items with just a couple clicks, obviously I was super excited about it, but I wanted to know more. So here's what I did. I decided that I was going to take my entire 250 item closet and relist the whole thing. Originally, I was planning to do it the same day. Didn't really work out like that. So I ended up doing it over the course of a week. And I wanted to record and share with you what happened. Clearly, I'm aware that there are a lot of outside factors that could have influenced what I'm calling this experiment, but I just wanted to share with you guys, in case you were thinking about trying it, what happens when you use the copy listing tool on your entire closet for 250 items. So to see what things have been in your closet the longest, you can just go to sort by just in, and then to make it easier on yourself, hit available, because that will filter out all of your sold things. So I wanted to show you guys how this relisting works by sharing my screen with you, and I'm also going to time myself to see how long it does take me to do one. So we're going to start this Abercrombie tie-dye floral embroidered sweatshirt. This is one of my upcycles. I have a tutorial video about how to do this on my YouTube channel. I'm going to put the link up here in case you're curious. I'm going to hit start on my watch. Edit listing. Go to the bottom. It's almost making me nervous. This is exciting, timing it. Copy listing. And obviously the quality of your internet is going to affect your result with this. Now the title is cut off, so I'm gonna have to re-put that in. Abercrombie tie-dyed floral embroidered sweatshirt. I'm gonna get rid of the embroidered. Tie-dyed sweatshirt, size medium. Okay, sorry, that took me longer than it needed to because I was worried about my new title, which, going through this, changing up your titles is a great thing to do too, because you might attract more people through searching for what you have. Okay, see how I didn't share this one to the top? Ugh. This is what I wanted to avoid, but. And I just gotta delete the old one. And done. Done. Okay, so that relisting took me 1 minute and 15 seconds. I've got 240 other I've got 240 more items to do, so this is going to take me 240 minutes. How many hours is that? So one little quick note too while I'm sitting here doing this. What I like to do is share my closet in batches. That way, I'll have about 10 listings all right next to each other. That way, when I am going through to delete it, it's still right there. It's right next to it. I don't have to go scroll through my entire closet to find it. I think that that can save a lot of time. I'm about 10 listings in. We'll see how this goes. I feel like I'm getting into a good rhythm, so we'll just see what happens. So back here in real time, obviously a lot of benefits just to the easiness of how you can use this new copy listing tool to refresh your closet. It takes less than a minute, or about a minute, to do each item for me. I got a little bit faster as time went on, and that's all it is. So I mean, if you've got 10 minutes a day, you can just copy listings for 10 listings, and that's 10 new things that you have in your closet. So this is great for people like me that are part-time resellers, really crunched for time. Now we're gonna go through what you really wanna know, the meat and potatoes of this. So all said and done, the things that I know that I relisted, that I have had for a while, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 things in a week and a half sold, not bad. But this also took me several hours to do. So time is money. I was hoping to make at least minimum a few sales. So I'm happy to see that, but I'm not shocked. What I will say is that these sales right here, the hiking boots and the Free People dress, were both decent sales for me, very nice profit margins. And these happened the day after I had already listed about 60 things. I had not gotten to these yet, but I did get these sales. I don't know if it's because I had listed so many things that there were more eyes on my closet, but I made these sales and I was very happy with them, and it was during the time of this experiment, so I think that counts for something. The last week and a half has been slow for me, and I've seen on Instagram that it's been slow for other people. So the timing might have come into play here. So here's what my strategy was that I started using towards the end of this experiment that I found real results with. What I would do is when I would list a new item, I would bump up the price significantly. I would bump it up so that I knew that if I sent a 50% off offer, I would still be comfortable with the profit margin that I was making. And I was only doing this on things that had been in my closet for a long time. So what would happen is I would relist the item, watch as some of the likes came in, just a couple, then I would immediately send that person an offer to liker of, 40, 50% off, maybe free shipping. I also sometimes use the bundle feature so that I didn't have to give any shipping discount. And that is how I made these 3 sales. The sales that are right here, these actually all came in the same night. And if I had more, if I was able to stay up, I would have just kept doing it because these came in back to back. I did it with this bundle, this Lululemon top, these jeans that I upcycled. So what I learned is I had very few offers to me directly from the things that I use the copy listing feature to relist. I had 2 things that sold that way as an offer to me. Everything else that sold that was relisted was something that I had sent an offer to likers with a significant discount. So what I would say, if you have some stale items in your closet that you really want to get rid of, maybe you're considering donating them back. What you might want to do if you got the time, and this doesn't take that long, I mean, if it's 20 items, this is going to take you 20 minutes, is to just use the copy listing tool to relist it at maybe double what you were hoping for. See if anybody likes it, immediately send them an offer that's 50% off and see how it goes. That might help you get it out of the closet and get your money back, which is always a good thing. The other lesson I learned from this is for 250 new items listed to my closet in a week and a half, I had less than 10 sales, which is not good for me. I would at least expect to have 20 in that time period. So is this because of the fact that people just aren't shopping right now? Maybe. It may be also because I honestly was spending less time sharing my closet because I was copy listing so much. And I also wasn't making completely new listings with new items because I was spending my time doing this. So one of the things I'm thinking, a lot of these items that I'm relisting have been with me for a long time. They're just not as desirable as some other things. Obviously, it matters about the season and all of that stuff, but if they're things people don't really like, then it doesn't matter how many times I use the copy listing tool because there's just less people out there looking for them. So in the future, what I'm excited to do is try this new technique with new items that have a lot of attention, maybe more than 10 likes. Do it with that once a week on those items and see what happens. See if that ends in a quicker sale, a more high profit sale. Another thing that I am excited to try in the future is to compare this. I want this to be like an actual experiment. When I get time, I'm gonna actually go through and try relisting manually as many things as I can in my closet just to see if there's a difference, if I get more attention. So I hope you liked this video, and especially if you were wondering yourself what it would do if you took the time to use the new listing tool to relist everything in your closet. I definitely don't think that there is a true con of doing this, other than the fact that it does take away time to share your listings, which is very important, and also create new listings of brand new things that people might want that are maybe more seasonable for your closet. But if you aren't shopping right now, you've got some extra time, I definitely think this is worth it. It did end up in a couple more sales for me on a very slow week. Thanks for watching this video. Thanks for joining me here on So Much to Wear. I do other reselling tips and advice and thrifting with me videos for selling on Poshmark or Mercari. I also do quite a few DIY projects, just upcycling and repurposing thrifted items. And some of those I've had some great luck selling on Poshmark and Mercari for great profits as well, which is great because keeping some of that stuff out of the landfill. It's items that I don't know would have been purchased at a thrift store and probably didn't have a lot of life left, and now it's got a whole new purpose in life and somebody is loving that item. So once again, thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please like, subscribe to my channel, and I'll have more videos like this coming for you in the future.